What's going on, good people? Peace be still. Listen, this is the second installment of Mighty Mondays with yours truly, Coach Mitchell, right? I just want to talk to y'all a little bit about a big change, making a big change, and a little bit about the mentality part of it, right? The mental part of it. Just recently, I've started working a job that I've been working for 13 years. That's right, 13 long years. Is not what I believe the Creator had in store for me. It's not my gift. It was not my talent. But I stayed there for 13 long years. Every day for 13 years, I was waking up like, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. But fear had me paralyzed. Had me completely paralyzed. I thought about everything I would lose if I left the job. I was completely afraid. Meanwhile, I'm looking at all the people that inspire me. All these different inspirational teachers, motivational speakers, these coaches, big time people, right? And I'm like, I could do that. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. I feel like I've been doing it all my life. I just didn't make a career out of it. I've been doing it. I've been inspiring. I've been motivating. I've been coaching people through relationship issues and just emotional issues. I've been doing this all my life. And I looked at people that was doing it and was like, I could do that. That is what I'm supposed to be doing. But fear had me paralyzed. I was paralyzed. I was completely paralyzed for 13 years working that job. Just stuck. Just what if? What if? What if this is not it? What if this is a mistake? Right? And one of the biggest things that goes through our mind is like, who am I after I leave this job? Like, who am I without this job? You know what I'm saying? This has been my reality for 13 years. Who am I when this is gone? Who am I? Like, what do I do now? Right? What do I do now? Like, what does that look like? What does my life look like? When I wake up in the morning and before I go to the job, I know exactly what I'm doing. I know the preparation that goes into getting ready to go to the job. I know, I kind of understand and got an idea of what it looks like when I get off work, what I'm going to end up doing. I know what it looks like. I got that down packed. I perfected it. I got it down packed, but when I make this shift, when I make this big change, when I finally decide to leave, what do I do now? What do I do now? So I read this book, As a Man Thinketh, by James Allen, right? And it was a part in the book that stood out. Because for years I was like, yo, I'm so ready to leave this job. I'm so ready to leave this job. Man, I swear I'm going to quit this year. Watch, I quit this year. Wrong. It never happened. Wrong. Never happened. So I read As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And there was a part in the book that was just boom. It just set me straight. It set me straight. And it talked about realigning yourself with something new. Right? The reason why I was still at the job was because I was still aligned with the job. I was still in alignment with it. Everything about what I was doing, what I was thinking was still aligned with the job. So for so long, I was lying to myself, telling myself that I was ready, telling myself like, this is it. It was a lie because mentally, I wasn't there yet. I wasn't there. It was all lip service. I was not there mentally. And this older guy years ago told me something that was so wise. It's so profound. He said, before you deal with your technicalities, you got to deal with your mentality. You have to deal with the mental part of things, right? Your mental arrangement. And mentally, I was still aligned with everything about the job. My daily routine, the way I set my week up, the way I went about everything in my life was still about the job. It was not about coaching and inspiring and motivating and speaking to people. It had nothing to do with that. It was still aligned with the job. My daily affairs still had the job centered in it, right? I was still aligned with it mentally. So naturally, I'll be at the job. It wasn't until I shifted my thinking, until I was very intentional about shifting my thinking, until I literally took out a notebook and wrote down what I wanted my life to look like after I leave my job. What does that life look like? What do I want it to look like? Right? What do I want to see? How do I want to feel? What am I trying to become? What am I trying to do? I want to serve people with my gift. I want to do that. This is what I want to do. I want to inspire people. And I wrote down what I want my mornings to look like. Like what I want my evenings to look like. Like the different hobbies I'll take up now that I don't have to work this job. The things I'll be able to do with my kids because I got control now. The things I can do with my wife. More time I can spend with family outside of my house. I wrote that down. And I got excited about it. I prayed about it. I literally became it. It became a part of me. I had a full-blown experience about what I wanted my life to look like after I left the job. I got my mind right. I literally got my mind right. And soon as this happened, slowly but surely, I felt the disconnection. I felt the disconnection from the job. I felt this slipping away. And I was just praising God. Every time I had that feeling, I said, it's happening. It's happening. It's about to happen. I'm getting ready to leave. I'm getting ready to leave. Yep, I see it. I see it. I'm telling my wife. I was so scared in the past that I was afraid to tell her that I wanted to leave my job for real. So afraid that I was afraid to tell her that I wanted to stop working. For real, for real. Ain't that wild? That's wild. But as soon as I rearranged my mind and aligned myself with the reality I wanted, the life I wanted, and put it down on paper, prayed on it in a way where I literally believed my prayers. I believed it. I had an all-out experience. I got excited about it. I was on fire about it. My faith was so strong that things were going to turn out right that I had zero doubt in me. Zero doubt. I started sharing with my wife, like, look, yeah, it's winding down. It's over with. This thing, it didn't ran its course. It is over. Started sharing with her like every single day. I was telling her, I'm like, I don't know if she believed me. I don't know if she don't, but it is what it is. Like, I'm telling her to prepare her. Like, listen, I don't know what we got to do to get this, to figure stuff out, but it got to get figured out because this is over. My mind is made up. I completely rearranged my thoughts, and eventually it became my reality. I just busied my mind with everything that I wanted to see after I left my job. I said, what do I want it to look like? And I stuck to it. I believed in it. And that's what I'm asking you to do. Examine your life in that way. It's a relationship that you feel paralyzed in, that you know is not right for you, that you know you're ready to leave, right? But you are still aligned with it. You're still a part of it for real. You're still in it. Mentally, you still in it. You saying you want to escape, but you still in it. And part of the reason is because you don't know who you are after you leave that relationship. You don't know what you want to see afterwards. You don't know how you want to feel afterwards. You haven't allowed yourself to experience that mentally. So what I want you to do, I want to challenge y'all. Get out the pen and paper. Be very intentional about how you want to see your life after you leave that situation that you're afraid of leaving. Some people are afraid of a diet. It's real. It's that real. Some people are afraid of a diet. Because again, they don't know who they are afterwards. They don't know who they want to become. And that fear is paralyzing them. So I want you to get out a pen and paper and write down how you want your life to be. Detailed. Be very detailed about what you want to see. What size clothing do you want to wear? Where do you want to shop at now that you've lost the weight? Where do you want to shop now? What stores you always wanted to shop at, but they don't got the stuff in your size? What do you want to hear your future mate tell you that you ain't hearing in the current relationship? How do you want to feel in the new relationship? How do you want to feel? Write that down and be very detailed. And thank you for watching another installment of Mighty Mondays with yours truly, Coach Mitchell. I love y'all. Be peaceful.